As these lead to the reversal of the supply and demand relationship of for environment quality. So, reason for environmental degradation, there are two main reasons for that. In the past, demand was less than supply, and now presently, what happened? The demand is more than supply. So, in the earlier days of civilization, demand for environmental resources and services was much less than of their supply because the population is very less and the rate of resources extraction was less. Then the rate of regeneration of the resources are very more at that time. But presently, what happened? Just opposite of that. In the present period, the demand for the resources is in far excesses of supply. That is, demand is beyond the rate of regeneration of the resources. With the population explosion and with the advent of the Industrial Revolution, the pressure on the absorptive capacity of the environment has increases tremendously. Thus, a reversal of supply-demand relationship is responsible for degradation of quality of the environment. We are now faced with increased demand for environmental resources and services, but their supply is limited due to the overuse and misuse. Hence, the environmental issue of waste generators and population have been become critical nowadays. There are two types of environmental issue that we are facing presently. One is global warming, another is ozone depletion. Both are very harmful for us, for our environment, and for the living beings, those who are with us. Global warming is the absorbed and the protected increasing in the average temperature of Earth's atmosphere and ocean. During the past century, the atmospheric temperature has been rise 1.1 Fahrenheit and sea level has risen several inches. Cause of global warming, the global warming is due to increasing the greenhouse gas concentration and like water vapors, carbon dioxide, methane and ozone in the atmosphere. Burning of charcoals and petroleum products generate the carbon dioxide. So that is the thing. Next is deforestation, which increases the amount of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Methane gas release the annual waste and increasing cattle production, which contributes to deforestation, methane production, and use of the fossil fuels. Now, what are the effects of the global warming? So, we can say that ice is melting worldwide, and the temperature, steep rises in the sea level and coastal flooding, hurricanes, and the other tropical storms, increasing incidence in the tropical diseases like malaria, cholera, dengue, chikungunya, etc. There are thousands of species are in danger become the extinct forever. So that is the thing. Next is the ozone depletion. So first of all, you can understand with the help of this diagram what is the main thing. Actually, there is a layer surrounding the earth that will help us, that will protect us from the UV radiation of the sun. But nowadays, because of the higher temperature and because of the pollution, there are some from some areas, this layer was depleted, so that is harmful for us. Ozone depletion refers to the destruction of ozone in the ozone layer due to the presence of the chlorine from the man-made chlorofluoride carbon CFCs and other forces. Causes of ozone depletion. The problem of the ozone depletion is caused by high level of the chlorine and bromine compound in the atmosphere, and as allosterols, propionates, and the bromofluorocarbons, which is used to the fire extinguished. Main effects of the depletion, ozone depletion is um, UV radiation seems to be the responsible for skin cancer in human being, and UV radiation comes to the earth directly because of depletion of ozone layer. UV radiation lowers production of the phytoplankton, which affects the other aquatic organism. UV radiation cannot be influence the growth of the terrestrial plants. So these are the main things, as ozone layer prevents the most harmful wavelength ultraviolet light from the passing through the earth atmosphere. Its depletion has generated the worldwide concern, and it has led the adoption of the Montreal Protocol. So it is important for us that we have to be save our environment